this is Shovik, your instructor. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss about Python functions. Python functions. So there are two types of functions available in the Python. One is built-in functions, and second one is user-defined functions. Built-in functions, and second one is user defined functions. So first we need to know what is a function. Well, function is a block of code that can be reused by the user. Suppose you are calculating two numbers, you are trying to add two numbers, and you have to add that two numbers for several times. You have to do the same job for several times, so it is very hectic to do that again and again, running that same code again and again. But using functions, you can run that particular block of code as much as time you want. Okay, so that is a function. Built-in functions we use very frequently in Python, like type, print, sum, str, abs means absolute. So these are some built-in functions we use frequently in our programs. Let me show you an example. If you want to print something, we just call the print function, and it has a fixed definition for Python interpreter, Python compiler, sorry, and it will print the output, whatever we write. This is a built-in function. So this is a built-in function. And type is, we all know what type is. Suppose we are having a variable integer type, and we want to check the type of the variable, then we use type. Actually, yeah, we can do that also. Type a, and it will print the type of that variable. And sum is sum to numbers, and absolute is absolute values for a given variable. So let's yeah, so we need to do this under print. In that way we can get one result. See, showing the output here and the type of the variable a. That is some of the built-in functions we use. And now second one is user defined. For user defined functions, we need to use a keyword called def, and then the function name, then here parameter, two, and then the body. This is the basic structure of a function. Now if we comment this out, and let's make a function. Okay, def, name is demo, and we want to print something from this function called, and we will print that this is our first function. Okay, now if we this is the definition of a function. This is how we define a function, the body of a function, statement so called. And now we want to call the function. How to do that? Just name of the functions, bracket open, bracket close, that's it. We are calling the functions. Now if we don't do this, nothing will happen here, because we just defined the function, we did not call it. So we have to call it to make it work. Now if we run the program, see, this is our first functions. Okay, so this is how we define a function, and we can call the function as well. Okay, now there is an important part of a function, which is the parameters and the arguments. Well, the parameters are something like this. If we pass some variables here, like name, anything, we can pass anything, any type of variables, age. These name and age is the parameters of the function. So, and next one is argument. So these parameters needs a specific value that should be passed when the function is called. So when we are calling the function from here, we need to pass the values of those parameters. In this example, that is a name and a age. Okay, so make it more like function. So I'm using those two parameters in a function, in this function. So if we say my name is name and my age is age. Okay, so this is how we use those parameters. Now we need the arguments that should be passed when the function is called. So first value should be the name, and one thing you should remember that the way we declared the parameters, in that way we maintain that way we should pass the arguments. So in here, name is the first parameter, so we have to pass a name first, then the age. Okay, then the age. So if we run this program, let's see what happens. Say my name is Shobik and my age is 30. Okay, so now we can change our values here. We can change the value. Let's take another value in our function, and he is 31, Tony is 31. We actually called our function one more time and running it. See here, Tony, and we have passed two different types of values, different types of values in the same function. Just calling that function again and again, we can achieve that, and that is how we don't need to run the same block of code, actually write the same block of code. We just can run the same block of code using functions. So that is it. This is all about functions, and I will continue more about functions in my next videos, but then you study hard and practice. If you have any problem, then you can comment down in the comment section. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.